Hi everybody, it's Austin again, and I know I totally suck at being consistent with uploading videos or whatever, but I mean, it's a whole nother world when you're down here on the ground teaching, and I'm like always so busy. I have two elementary schools and one junior high school, and they keep me burnt out. So, anyway, as you can see, I am a cheetah, a little face painting. Makeup actually. I didn't have face paint, but we had a Halloween event today at our town cultural hall in Subata. And basically it's like a volunteer thing. You go in and they had like this big Halloween party for all the kids in the town who want to come to have Halloween festivities or whatever. And there were activity areas, and the other ALT in my city, he and I ran a booth where we did like a little relay race for the kids where they carry an eyeball on a spoon and then do like an obstacle course and play Junkin with me to get by. It's been really fun. It was great. Um, yeah, but with kids, like I have two elementary schools, so on Wednesdays and Fridays, I am surrounded by tots, little kids from maybe 6 to 12. So with the elementary schools, you have to bring the Yankee, like be happy. And sometimes that's hard. Like if you're having a bad day, you still have to appear to be happy. If you don't feel well, you still have to be happy. It's really a very shaping experience when the children meet you, and you may be the first foreign encounter that they have, and you have to be happy and pleasant with them. Otherwise, maybe in the future they won't seek to interact with foreigners. But I've been doing well so far. Um, so because of my art background, I'm always being asked to draw things. So today, during the Halloween party thing, they had like a news crew there taping everything. And apparently I'm gonna be on TV. Woo! Anyway, but yeah, so it was so random. They're like, okay, draw a picture, and we're gonna record you drawing the picture, and then say a few words to the city and all of that. So I did it, and it kind of sucked because my Japanese is crap. And they're like, here, say this in Japanese, and when you like, they just give you new Japanese words, and like, okay, now say these, and I'm like, oh God. So it wasn't completely horrible, but it was a little nerve wracking. But it's kind of cool that I get to be on TV. So yay me! I can tell people about this. Like, yeah, when I was in Japan, I was on the town news. I don't know, but it's been pretty cool thus far. It's beginning to get cold, and it's not winter yet. But when winter gets here, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. Japan is cool. I'm in Ishikawa, and apparently, Ishikawa Prefecture is one that gets the most precipitation, like, out of all the prefectures here. And so there will be snow. And I am from South Carolina, where there's virtually no snow unless it's like a really bad winter. And for the past 4 years, I lived in Charleston, South Carolina, where there is zero snow. There's no snow at all. And yeah, I don't like the cold. I'm sensitive to the cold. It's only October and I've already like whipped out the heated blanket and like the heater, electric heater. So I don't know how I'm going to make it with that. Trying to think of what's been happening since I last made a video. So much. I've been super busy. Oh, one thing that I can talk about. Japan, I feel like they deal with death very differently and expressing feelings very differently than we do in America. Um, Last month, unfortunately, one of my students died. I think she was in seventh grade. One of my seventh grade students died. And from what I could gather, um, from what the teacher was telling me, was that something sudden happened with her brain. So I'm thinking maybe an aneurysm or something. And honestly, these days, certain medical conditions don't know age. Like a 6-year-old can have a stroke. It was very sudden and very sad. And so it was really rough. They had an assembly, and I guess they were explaining to the children what happened to their classmate, and some of the kids were really torn up and they were crying, and it was really bad. And she was in one of my classes, and like it really tore everybody up, a lot of the students at least, and they were crying, and I'm like, I couldn't take it. Like, I went to the assembly and then we were leaving out, and I couldn't do it anymore, and then I'm crying because the kids are crying, and so I'm like just in a corner, and all the teachers are really kind of stoic about the situation. Like, when I was in school, if something like that was to happen or students were crying, teachers would make an effort to console a student or something. It's like the teachers here just kind of stood back and, business as usual. And then so I'm like in a corner crying, and maybe it was the principal who walked by, and he just kind of like two pats on my shoulder and kept walking. Not that I was looking to be consoled. It's just that they handle it very differently here. And that was very surprising to me, because it was just like, assembly, now everybody go back to class and just be normal. So after that happened, I had to go to class, and then the teacher was talking to me before class about the lesson plans, and he says, oh, well, because the student died, everyone's not happy, so go in there and cheer them up. And I'm like, I'm recovering from having a moment, and that's like a big burden to put on my shoulders, to say, go in class and cheer them up. So, like, I don't know, Japan is really about save face. Like, regardless of how you feel, sometimes you have to just put on that face that they want from you. If it's you being happy or being professional or whatever the case may be, you just kind of have to go with that. And that's kind of rough coming from home where, people are a little more sensitive or like understanding about feelings and stuff like that. So that was really rough for me, and it sucks because I just feel like, children, like, she was 12 years old. That's too young. I would think about when I was 12, and I'm like, that's not even a full life. It really sucks. So with that and everything else that's been going on recently, my best friend's sister passed away from cancer, and she was only 19. So I just keep thinking, like, I'm here, and you have to experience everything. Do as much as you can when you can, because you never know. Like, it's just so crazy. So I'm gonna do the best I can to make the most of this experience that I have, even though sometimes I'm like burnt out and like I don't want to go anywhere. Like, lots of people will go out, Jets will hang out and go to different events and things, and a lot of the time I don't go. And it's not just because I'm being antisocial, but I'm tired, because on Fridays I have a really big elementary school, and I have classes every period, and they also get a 45-minute recess, and I have to go play with them, which I don't mind, but they have way more energy than I do, so I'm like so burnt out by then. So my weekends have been spent thus far like mostly reading and sleeping, watching, I don't know, shows and things online. So I say, like, when you get here, just try to find a balance of like having downtime and taking care of yourself and just kind of doing what you want to do and lay back, but also go out and do things and see as much as you can see or whatever. It's been a really trying experience, even just in these past few months. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I do have days where I'm like, why the hell did I come here? I want to go home. Like, I just want to go home. And it's just because some days are rougher than others, and I'm here alone. Like, I can't just go home and, call my boyfriend and say, hey, I'm going to come over and I can talk to you about what made me upset today, and everything will be fine. Like, you have to learn to be self-sufficient and self-reliant physically and emotionally. So I mean, it's beneficial to be able to handle my feelings without needing someone else's input or someone else consoling me, but it's just kind of rough sometimes. So I think that, you know, if you have anything that you care about back at home or people that you miss or just minor comforts that you miss, you're going to have times where you're like, I want to go home, or why did I come here for, but that's just, it's normal. It's really normal. So, I mean, I don't regret coming at all. I'm very happy that I'm here and I'm having a great time and doing things like this, painting my face and getting strange looks in the conveni because I just strolled in there casually with like a cat face. So, there's that. But all in all, it's been pretty good so far. Tomorrow I have a, what am I doing tomorrow? Tomorrow's like a thing that I'm doing with the town hall again for kids. I'm doing like, I don't know what to call it, arts and crafts program thingy where they come in and I teach them how to make some string art. So there's that. They really like that. And I'll be doing that. So I have to get up early again tomorrow. This has been a busy, busy weekend. And we had a takoyaki party last night, which was awesome. I have yet to go to any Enkai, but I'm suppose that time will come around sooner or later. But yeah, it's been pretty cool. I don't know what else I could add in because I don't feel like I've been doing too much other than just normal stuff, lesson plans and things. But hopefully I can have more videos and things. And also, if anyone has specific questions on something that they might want me to make a video about, leave a comment like on the video and tell me what you might want to have a video about or see a video about, and I can make it. Because sometimes I'm like, I don't even know what topic to make a video about, and I just end up rambling like this video. But yeah, so like if you ever want to know anything specific, feel free to like leave a comment on what you might want to know, or like with my blog, it's jetlifejourney.tumblr.com, which I have not updated that one recently either, but I'll be looking to do that soon. So yeah, or you can like message me on Tumblr if you can find that, jetlifejourney.tumblr.com. So definitely give me some input and something to do, because a lot of the time I'm bored and I could totally be making up a video when I'm eating snacks and watching Dragon Ball. So yeah. But yeah, I'm sure this has been, I don't know, another video. So yeah, take care, and I'm probably gonna have some ice cream and pass out. So thanks for watching my video, guys. Bye. Thanks again for watching the video, guys. I'm going to try to be a little more consistent with updating my YouTube and my blog, which is jetlifejourney.tumblr.com. So feel free to keep up with those if you're still interested. And you can also follow me on Instagram at Formula79. All right, take care, guys.